Welcome to Mujeres Unscripted, where we amplify the voices of women through unique stories and shared identity. We're Christina
and Renee,
and each week we dive into candid conversations about culture, career, and personal growth.
Join us as we celebrate the strength and resilience that connects us all. This is Mujeres Unscripted.
All right, welcome to the St. Patrick's edition of Mujeres Unscripted. I am Renee.
And I'm Christina.
And welcome. So, it's St. Patty's Day, the 17th. Woohoo. I hope everybody's wearing green.
Yeah, don't get pinched out there.
Don't get pinched.
Or if you've gotten pinched, you
should have worn green.
You should have worn green. I mean, that's all I know of St. Patrick's Day. What do you know?
Okay, so I did look up some fun facts. and the first one that they said is St. Patrick isn't Irish.
Yeah. It's an Irish tradition?
It's an Irish tradition, but he himself was not.
Oh.
He was born in Britain. He was either not like mainland Britain, but like Scotland or Wales.
Okay.
And it says his parents, Calpurnius and Conchessa, were Roman citizens at the time, and his mother gave birth to him in 385 AD. So.
We're talking about the saint.
The saint himself.
Saint. Okay.
Yeah, the saint himself was not Irish.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. I really did not realize St. Patrick was all the way back to 385 AD.
Oh, that's a long time.
Yeah, that's wild. And he got to Ireland because he was kidnapped by a pirate raiding party and sold into slavery in Ireland.
Oh my God.
So this doesn't have a good
tragic.
fun.
Why are we celebrating this? And we're pinching each other? That's tragic.
I know. It says, as a slave, he looked after and herded sheep for many years before fleeing to a monastery in England. And that's where he became a devout follower of Christianity and ordained a bishop. So there you go. After which he returned to Ireland as a missionary.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. I can start to see the light here, and I mean, it was really dark.
Yeah. Yeah. You were born a Roman citizen, then kidnapped by pirates and slaved in, yeah. So the shamrock is an Irish symbol is said to have been popularized by St. Patrick.
Ah.
He supposedly used the iconic 3-leaf shamrock to explain the Holy Trinity. That's Son, and Holy Ghost.
Lovely. Okay.
While he was preaching, because he became a missionary. So that's his way of showing that they could be 3 different spiritual entities.
Nice. That's a nice visual to teach something. Yeah.
He wore blue and not green.
Oh.
It says he might have, but it says all surviving artworks of St. Patrick showing him wearing blue robes.
Oh.
It just said because of Ireland and, the Green Isle and all that, it just progressed to becoming green because it was the national color of Ireland.
Okay. It makes sense. So, where does the leprechaun come in? I mean, that's not St. Patrick, is it?
No, that's the Lucky Charms guy.
I'm sorry. Such a serious topic.
No, that's fine. And apparently, because like I was telling Christina, I was like, I don't know too much about St. Patrick. Like that's not something I've ever. I just know you wear
Sat
green.
down
And,
and yeah, because we just went through the motions of
hey, it's a party.
Yes.
It's a reason to party.
But I don't even remember hearing about him even in church, Sunday school or anything like that. So, okay.
The only time we heard about him was like, hey, you want to go to the St. Patrick's parade? Like, yes.
Yes.
So, this
You want to drink some green beer? Yes.
Okay, I would say no because I don't drink beer. But would you like this green concoction that we call St. Patty's? Sure would.
Yes.
Okay, so apparently he drove all the snakes out of Ireland. That's a big thing that he did. I'm gonna have to look into this dude now. So apparently there's this popular myth about the Irish saint is that he rid the country of snakes.
Ooh, my kind of guy.
But it says modern science has ruined that belief.
Damn you, science!
I'm telling you. Because it said it would be highly unlikely that there were any snakes because it's too cold.
Oh, so there's no snakes at all?
No.
No.
Oh, there might not be no mosquitoes either.
Oh, we need to look into that. We need to
Go
first
there.
visit, right?
Yeah. So St. Patrick's Day is held on the day he passed away.
Oh, okay.
So it says in the Catholic tradition. So we're drinking on a Catholic holiday.
I mean, Catholics do drink, don't we?
I'm not Catholic. I don't know. But my family is, and they do.
We do. I'm going to just put it out there. We do.
So in Catholic tradition, the day a saint passes away is considered a holy day to celebrate their ascension into heaven. So, I grew up Catholic. There's a whole bunch of saints. But in my mind, I thought saints were like old and biblical. I didn't know that we could have like new day saints.
Yeah.
Until I went to Spain, and in the church that we went to go visit, there was the arm of a saint. Just the arm. Just the bone of the arm of the saint.
Okay.
Was in this church, and I'm like, this is why I'm not Catholic no more. That is kind of weird. But yeah. And supposedly, if you were pregnant, you would go and you would touch the glass of the bone of the saint and walk 7 times around the church because it was like a circle to have a good pregnancy.
Oh. Okay.
So once I heard that, I quickly walked away. Because this was before I had kids.
You're like, I am slowly backing away from this case.
Yes.
And this church.
Yes. And then St. Patrick isn't technically a saint.
Huh.
While he's...
Did Walmart pick him up? I mean, what?
Well, no, he's real. He's a missionary. He's given the title in popular lore. He was never canonized.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
But many still recognize his contributions to the Catholic Church.
Yeah. Sounds like he was a good teacher.
Oh. And Patrick wasn't even his name.
Oh.
What the hell?
Well, no, because certain Catholics, like when they become, even like the Pope, they take a different name.
Well, when you get confirmed, you get
like
a different name too.
Exactly. So maybe that was his confirmation name.
Because mine was Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
That was my confirmation name. His St. Patrick's given name was Maywin Sukat. Remember, he's a Roman citizen.
That's right.
So yeah, it wasn't until he became a priest that he adopted a new name of Patrick after Patricius, which relates to the... So, Taser heard something. Get him, Taser. Sorry, guys. My chihuahua, my very needy, cuddly chihuahua, is right here by me. taser face, and he heard something. Okay, well, it must not be too important. You still here. And patricius relates to the Latin root meaning father.
That's cool.
Drowning the shamrock. I didn't know it was a thing. Apparently, it's a thing. It's said to have started with St. Patrick. The tradition of drinking to okay, this is why we drink. Now we know why we drink. Okay, the tradition of drinking to celebrate St. Patrick's Day is said to have started with the saint himself, who announced that everyone should have a drop of the hard stuff after an innkeeper was less than forthcoming with the bottle of whiskey. Patron saint of drinkers, see? This is why.
Hey, he takes care of us.
Yeah. He said, it says, while there was a brief period where drinking on St. Patrick's Day was banned, the tradition has since, I'm pretty sure that was probably abolition, when it was banned. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, yeah, there you go. Some St. Patrick's. Because, like I said, and like you said, we just knew that he was a drinking, patron saint of drinking. Now we know a little bit more about the fact that, one, he's not a leprechaun. He's not a leprechaun, Christina.
Thank you. It's a real human.
He was a real human missionary.
Good. And if kids ask me tomorrow, I'll be able to answer.
Now we know. Good. I have my green outfit ready. You got your green outfit ready?
Ooh. Yeah, I have something. I can wear something tomorrow. All right. I don't want to get pinched. But like I said, I'm also passing out stickers. Now, though, should I? I don't know. Since he's the patron saint.
Should have some of the hard stuff.
And don't have anything light. It's the hard stuff.
Just the hard stuff. So no beer drinking. No beer drinking. That's not the hard stuff. St. Patrick said it's okay once in a while to have some of that hard stuff.
Every now and then. I mean, even Armando and I are thinking of switching over from vodka to tequila because we actually attended the Joe Coy comedy show last Saturday in Grand Prairie, and he even got word from his own doctor that said, I know I'm getting it from Joe Coy, that tequila
reliable.
Actually, I mean, what's the word that you always tell me to say to not get myself in trouble or you in trouble?
Allegedly.
No, but allegedly, since you weren't allowed to record at his show, allegedly that tequila is like the next, it gives you that power boost for it helps with your gut and gut health. And I looked at him, he goes, we're switching to tequila. I'm like, okay, now we got to figure out what kind of drinks to make.
See, my issue is, like, I can have it in a margarita.
Yeah.
But a while back, me and tequila, we fought.
You fought?
We fought. I don't know if anybody else has ever fought tequila, but I don't think many people win that fight.
No.
Tequila will pretty much kick your ass.
Yeah.
If you have too much of it. And that night, apparently I had too much of it, and he won. And he really whooped my ass. And so, I think that's the only time I have vomited from alcohol. And so, we can be at the same parties.
I could see each other?
No, he needs to stay his distance because even his smell just brings up some bad memories. So I stay on my side of the salon. He stays on his side of the salon, and we're good.
Yeah.
We're good.
Oh, wow, that's hilarious.
So.
No.
So I'm going to have to stay with the vodka because I can't.
Yeah.
Unless it's like in a margarita. Like that's the only way I can have tequila now is in a margarita.
No. So, yeah, that was my husband's suggestion. So, because we need to get our gut health better. So,
you heard it here.
Let's try it.
You heard it here first. Mujeres Unscripted. Drink more tequila. It's better for your health.
Your health gut. Your health gut. But no, on husbands, coming up with these great ideas. I don't know, but have you? Not that I'm afraid of it getting back to him, but have you ever experienced, and maybe other women out there, have you ever experienced like when you come down and with something, whether it's a tummy ache or food poisoning, headache, somehow, not that day, but the next day your husband ends up getting sick too? Does that ever happen to y'all? And not only that, somehow his episode is a lot more stronger than yours. That like what you just experienced was nothing compared to what he's going through. I'm whispering now in my house.
Because I can just see him come be like, I was sick. Sick.
Is that just like, does that happen? Is it just me?
Well, so...
Is it my mind playing tricks on me? What?
So I get allergies on a regular basis. Ephraim does not. So when it does come to my allergies, he doesn't. Because we don't have... The only one that we share is our eyes. Like, just the eye allergy. Like, we're constantly having to use Visine. But my allergies can be so bad to where I feel like I have flu-like symptoms. But he leaves me alone on that one. But when I got COVID the first time, like 2 days later, he had COVID. Now, my COVID, he was running a fever. My COVID lasted 5 days. He was cured within 24 hours.
That's what I'm talking about.
So we had that one, and he said it's because we did the different shots.
Oh, okay. I'll leave that to science.
But yes, I have experienced that. And, you're already feeling shitty because you feel sick.
Yes.
And it's like, and then, I don't know about yours, but then mine's like, I'm like, okay, it's time to take our medicine. Oh, I'm fine. I don't need it. And I'm like, if I need medicine, and you have what I have, allegedly, why, sir, are you not taking the same medicine at the same time?
Right. Oh no, mine's the opposite. He'll take his meds, and he'll take time off work, and he will lay in bed. Dramatico.
I mean, when Ethan...
I might as well not get sick.
Yeah. So I think that's the only time he's taken on my illness. But he himself, when he gets sick, it's worse than a kid.
Yes. Yes.
And just like my taser's right here with me, that is how he wants me to be when he is sick.
Sí. And no tiene tiempo. You don't have time.
No.
A ver, what other mujer out there has that kind of time?
I still have 4. I still have 4 kids in school.
Exactly.
Oh. And then there's one time he got sick. sick. And then the next day, my dad got sick.
No, hombre. Los dos.
Los dos. You know, the viejitos are so much worse.
Oh, no.
And I'm like, Dad, you need to take this medicine. No, que otro, me siento bien. And I'm like, Dad, you are the color of the wall. Like, you are pale.
Yeah.
You need to take your medicine. Pero cabezudos, they don't want to take their medicine. And I'm like, well, then if you don't listen to me, I need you to go to the doctor. They're just going to tell me I'm sick. I'm like, no shit. Because you are.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
This is why I would rather be pregnant than him.
Okay.
Can you imagine them being pregnant?
No. And what did he say to me? Oh, there's this thing. I don't know about y'all, all women out there that are married and have your wonderful, supportive husband, but he said, well, since we don't have to deal with menopause, Christina, we have to deal with all this gas that we have, and so we have to expel this gas. And I'm like, no, menopause is not the thing that's fucking gas. I go, so no.
I would rather.
Don't buy it.
If you give me the option of just farting versus hot flashes and all that other shit we gotta go through, dude, I will go to the bathroom and pass gas or outside. I am okay with that. Give me the gas.
I'd be like, sorry, kids, menopause.
But guess what? That's part of menopause too.
It's like we're hit with it all over. It's like, what is our whole system is breaking down.
Oh my gosh! But that's what I say when like something will happen and he's just like extra, and I'm just sitting here and I'm like, 4 kids came out my vagina, dude. I can't. I'm sorry you stubbed your toe.
And and they make us feel so bad because we don't have any empathy for that.
I gotta like encourage it up and like we've talked in the past, the face says everything. So I might be like, oh. I might be like, I'm sorry you don't feel good. And I know my face is like, motherfucker, get up. You still gotta get
Yes. Oh my God. I hope other women feel the same way because I cannot be the only one.
You're not.
Who, okay, good. Because I'm just like, and you know me after so long that my face has everything. It no matter how hard I try to work on my face.
Yes.
Fix your face, Chris, right? I'm working on it. I still consider myself a newlywed. I'm going on my 3rd year anniversary in June, and I'm working on things as a partner,
Girl, we about to be year 15.
But that's one thing. I'm just like, fix your face.
You ain't got to fix your face. They know what they got in for the long haul by now. So just like, because, and I know your husband. I know he does it too. Y'all both give each other face. Y'all both give each other face.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. I'm glad.
So
I'm glad we do.
The words can be nice to each other between them two, but the face is like, it's time to go. We need to go talk about this in the car.
You don't want to dance? Let's go. Okay. Let's go home.
Well, I mean, they say men are more dramatic.
See, I agree.
They're more dramatic. They're more chismosos than we are.
Mm-hmm.
They be wanting the tea and the drama on everything, and then they're like, why don't you know? And I'm like, I don't know. Ain't my business. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh man, you know what? But it's like okay, with our husbands, we kind of know everything about them.
Right.
The farting, the burping, the But how about with our girlfriends? Should we know everything about our girlfriends to the point where you're like, do does it mean because if I don't know everything about you, does it mean we're not friends? Does it mean we're not, I don't know. I came across something last week where it was about if your girlfriends don't know even your BMs, do they even know you? And it's like, nah, bitches, you know enough. You know enough about me. You don't need to know that.
I am good with what I know about you, Christina.
I
I don't need to know. I don't even want to know my own kids' bowel movements. Okay, like I don't. So I am good not knowing yours, but I think we tell each other quite a few things.
yeah, yeah. And I like to think, we're friends. We
Yeah,
tell each other. We, we talk about husbands. We talk about our bodies.
yeah.
But do we have to know everything for us to know that we're,
The
you
one
know?
the one about friendship that really gets me is when so I watch these housewife shows, right?
Yeah.
There's one lady who questions them about everything.
Oh man.
But I'm like, but if you're telling me something that don't add up, and you've done this to me and I've done this to you, you question like, that don't sound right. Christina, why don't that sound right? What are you not telling me? And you've done that to me too. So I'm just like, and they're like, oh, she's not a real friend. She's just nosy. And I'm like, no, because in the real friendships that I have with other females, I'm going to tell you how I feel.
Yeah.
You may not like it. And when you tell me how you feel, I may not like it. But as a
Hmm.
true friend, aren't you supposed to be the one that say you got lipstick on your teeth?
Yeah. Or you got spinach stuck right
Yeah.
there. Or girl, you te manchaste. I'm gonna tell you.
And then just like, like in the TV show, I'm gonna question you. I'm like, what you mean by that? So this happened and this happened. No, something had to happen in the middle. What happened in the middle?
You're telling me the beginning. You're telling me the end.
You want my full opinion, but you ain't giving me the full story. I'm gonna question you, and they're saying
Yeah.
that that's not a real friend, and I'm like, no, my real friends better question me if something ain't sounding right.
Right. Right. Right. Right. I'm with you. I'm with that. I'm okay with that. I'm okay when I'm sitting around the table and we're all eating, or we're all telling each other, catching up on our, recapping on, our relationships and whatnot. Um, but yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna. If you question something about that, then I should. I would want my friend to have clarity,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
just like when you talk about your husband. I know your husband. I've worked with both of you, so I can see that happening. And
Yeah.
if something I didn't understand, I would question you because that's and like I said, you've questioned me. That's just, but, yes, that's the new thing is that I'm seeing on all these shows between women is like they don't like being questioned. I'm like, but if that's your friend,
Mhm. I mean, I remember even kids questioning, my content knowledge.
yeah,
And the more I would respond, the more they were like, "Oh, you do know, little shit. Yeah, you
yeah,
know.
yeah,
I've covered this material for 20 years. Yeah, I know it. So I don't mind, just but respectfully,
right.
always, right? If a friend's gonna question something, respectfully do it, and I'm glad.
I ain't gonna
Call
put you on
call me with the
blast and be like,
clarity you need.
Christina on Facebook. Why is no? I'm gonna put you to the side and be like, hey, what's going on for real?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
exactly, exactly. You know,
but
but that's also why I don't. Not that I don't want people to know me. I think enough people do know me. Um, but I've had someone say, "Oh, I don't see you post a lot anymore." Well, I've kind of pivoted to this to Mujeres
right,
Unscripted, right. And then I'm focusing more on my family, but I don't post a lot of what we do on a personal level.
Right.
You don't need to know all my business. I will tell people who I want to be part of my family and my circle of friends, and how we're doing all that good stuff. But if you're someone that's from years ago and you and I haven't been in touch, and you want to know more because you're not seeing it, okay, you don't want to know it.
You gotta have those boundaries.
Yeah. Boundaries, even with farting husbands.
Yeah. Thankfully, mine will go into the bathroom, or he'll say, walk the other way. He lets me know this is not the place you need to be at this moment in time.
I'm at the point where I'm like, just turn around.
But thankfully, he has passed that on to the kids. Because the kids,
oh, good.
So they'll sit there and be talking to us, and then they'll just run. Oh. And then they come back. I was like, what happened? They're like, oh, we had to pass gas. Like, first off, why are we whispering? And then secondly, thank you that you went somewhere else to do it.
Kind child.
Yeah.
Such a kind child.
Yeah.
My son was like, you don't know when I do it, Mom. I'm like, thank God.
I
Thank
know.
you. Keep it going. I don't want to know.
Oh, boys are a whole different.
Yes.
And on the next episode, we're going to talk about sons.
Ooh, let's talk about that.
But that's it for today. Thank you for coming to us on this St. Patrick's Day special. We will definitely have a podcast for you later on this week. So keep your eyes open for that one. Share, subscribe. Let us know what you think. All that good stuff. We are on Facebook and on
Instagram.
Yeah.
Hashtag Mujeres Unscripted. Please.
Right.
Follow us there as well.
I hope y'all have a great St. Patrick's Day. Just like St. Patrick said, get you some of that hard stuff. And we'll see you then. Till next time.
We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.